Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. We're back in the car. What? Yeah, super excited. Woo! All right, so today I woke up. Well, first off, we're going to talk a little bit about business some more. We don't have the whiteboard with me right now, but I'm trying to do that tomorrow, hopefully, again. Or for the first time, actually. But we're in the car again. I woke up around 8:30 today. I hit the gym. I decided to do chest today. Usually I do back after legs, but I realized that I actually use my back quite a bit when I'm doing legs, like squatting. So I decided to do chest today, and then I'll do back tomorrow. But it was a pretty filthy pump. I mean, my chest was like, felt like it was gonna tear off. But my diet's going good. Not my diet, my cut. I don't like the word diet for some reason, but my cut's going good. I'm headed down to get lunch with my mom. I'm gonna have like a salad with a bunch of meat, like turkey on it. So it's good. It's good. I actually leave tomorrow to a wedding, and then after that, I'm pretty much clear sailing until February, which really isn't that long for another vacation. Oh my. But let's talk about a little bit of business. So, yesterday I talked about kind of why I started my business and a little backstory on how I got into it. But this video, I wanted to talk about a couple of the struggles I think I'm going to have this next year, or I'm like trying to figure out, just to document them. And then tomorrow I kind of want to go on the whiteboard in my apartment and like write out everything. Like basically talk to you guys like you're like basically letting you guys in on all the information on my business. So, yeah. So the first thing I was thinking about today was, so I was walking past, story time. This morning after I go to the gym, I usually go to this one coffee shop right down the road. And today I decided I wanted to walk a little bit more. So I parked down the road and I walked. And I was walking past these houses, beautiful houses, and I was looking at their lawns, and it just felt like it put so much pressure on me because I want to be able to mow the perfect lawn, you know? Like I want to do all the treatment stuff. I want it to just look perfect and have the best product. But I was thinking, I was like, how do I do that? Like, how do I get to that point? And obviously it just takes practice, but I really want to do that. And then I was thinking, can't I just hire someone who's already a professional at mowing lawns? Like someone who's so good. So that I've been struggling really throughout the last year. I've been struggling with doing it myself and trying to grow like as big as I can by myself, or just hiring someone and then me personally taking over the sales side. So that's something that I don't really know. I know a lot of people work like the first 5 years by themselves and then they start hiring people. But I'm thinking like, I already have clients and I know I can get a lot more this next year, or I assume I can. So it's like, can't I just hire someone to mow the lawns and then I do all the sales? Hire them on as like a part-time to start off the season? Well, no, I think we could just rip it in the spring, but that's a big struggle I've been having, is hiring someone, because I've never done it before and it's quite a bit of pressure. I've hired someone for like 2 weeks, but I knew them and they don't want a full job. So also with lawn and landscaping, I've been told it's very difficult to find people who want to actually do the work. So I think that is going to be one of the biggest struggles for me this next year, is hiring, because I've never done it before and I'm like trying to figure it out right now. Another thing I've been not really struggling with, but considering for this next year is sort of moving out of lawn care and landscaping, and or out of lawn care and get more into landscaping. And I'll probably talk about this a little bit more tomorrow, but in lawn care, there's like only so much you can do, and you have to like, I guess, how do I say this? Like the profit margins are better on a landscaping job, I think. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to stick in lawn care and like hire maybe some like 15-year-olds or like 15-year-olds who can get paid cheaper, and then that can grow and scale much better than like a niche landscaping. So basically is what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure if I want to do lawn care for the next 10 years, do lawn care and landscaping, or just do landscaping. So I really want to talk about this more tomorrow when I can write it out on a whiteboard and really go into the details of like what it would cost to get into landscaping compared to lawn care. And I haven't really bought any equipment yet. I leased my dad's mower this last year, so I pretty much only had to pay for the oil and the gas for it, which was pretty awesome and a great way that I got started. And so I'll go into the details more of that tomorrow, but that has been a struggle for me figuring out if I want to do which direction I want to go in, because they're all growable and scalable. It's just which one would be the best avenue for me, because of the upfront cost is really the big issue. So those are really two of the things that I'm been struggling with a little bit going into this next year, but I'm planning on figuring it out as I go, but I think I can get a lot nailed down in this next month or so before I get before the season starts, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But for now, for the foreseeable future, it looks like I'm going to be doing lawn care to start off the season, and then maybe start breaking into the landscaping niche more so in the later half of the year. Because, I mean, I do landscaping, but it's just like mulching jobs, planting, and like some trimming. But I really want to get more into the hardscaping stuff. Yeah, that kind of stuff with big equipment. So those are two issues I could see arising or being a problem getting into this next year, but I'm still super excited. I mean, I can stick with lawn care and I can still crush it. I mean, there's so many lawns. I mean, Ohio is great for lawn care. There's just like there's acres of grass. I mean, there was this guy I'm going to give a quote to. He's like 11 acres, which would take hours to mow. So I'm super excited for this next year. Tomorrow, I'm going to hopefully get on the whiteboard and start writing out numbers and get more into the details about my business, because, as I've said before, this series is called My First Million, and my lawn care and landscaping business is the main avenue for me getting there. And then I do have the crypto portfolio, and I kind of want to get into that and talk about that, but I just don't want to be that guy. I don't know. I don't want to talk about crypto and recommend anything, but it is a big part of how I could possibly be making money in the next 2 years. So I have to dwell on that, because I could make a whole video about like breaking that down and what that kind of looks like for me. But honestly, my lawn care business is my main goal, because I'm expecting my crypto portfolio to go to zero, honestly. And I really want, like, I'm not going to be in crypto for my whole life. Maybe I'll invest here a little and there a little, but really my main goal for making $1 million is through my business and growing and scaling that. So I am going to keep making more videos related to my business and how I think it's going to grow and scale in these next couple of years. Someone also did recommend me to start making shorts about, those shorts where people are like cutting grass for free, or they're like really satisfying videos of people cutting grass. I do want to do that this next year, and that would just be for fun. Maybe I get a couple views, but I think that's a good way to kind of market myself as well, and it's free. So there's so much I could get into about business. It's really what I love talking about. I like when I get together with my brothers, it's so fun because we all talk about business like the whole time. Like I could talk about it for hours and hours. It's just so exciting to me. And that's why I'm so pumped for this next year, because I know I get to get back out there and start mowing lawns and talking to my clients. Oh, it's so fun, guys. So those were just a couple of my things that might be an issue this next year, but probably not. I mean, I'm going to figure it out. It's just a matter of time. So I'm glad you guys are here. I hope you guys have a great day today. Keep getting after it. Keep working out there. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good conversation for today. I got to work tonight at the restaurant, so I got to head back. I'm getting all my stuff from my parents' house for the wedding, and then I got to head back down and get to work. About the restaurant job, I'll break into that a little bit. It has been pretty good. Yesterday, I remember now that you can make like very little money, but I made like $100, and I was like, that's $100 more than I made the other day. And the good thing about working at a restaurant in the off season right now is when I was working for my grandparents and my parents, I'd work like maybe 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. But when I'm working at the restaurant, I'm scheduled for a certain time and there's no way to quit. So it's like I have to work 8 to like 10 hours. So it's good for me to be able to like not have to think about any other things. Like all I have to think about is what time I go into work, and then my mind is free the rest of the day. And the fact that the hours are later, it's more convenient because I have the whole morning to be able to work on other stuff. So there are upsides to working at the restaurant, especially in the off season. So yeah, I don't know. That's just a little bit about me. Whew. This has been good, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay?